Escaping Denver, Batch 4, Episode 2, The Enemy of My Enemy.
Phone out to record and immediately hear a door open and just take off like a startled deer. I'm supposedly this unstoppable monster, but a door opens and I lose all composure. And what do we have here? This metal grating runs in 3 directions for as far as I can see. While there are technically lights, they're more like glowing orbs because the light is struggling to get through the years of mildew built up. The odd steam cloud, but otherwise, yeah, looks empty. Just because I'm not surprised doesn't mean I'm not disappointed. Dale helped me, and I really thought I'd gotten through to him, but it's just that he did sign up for this, you know? I don't know how, but he applied for the job, knew it was sketchy, knew it was 6 months, knew it was underground. You know, it's hard to have said yes like that all the way along and then just pull a 180 as soon as you get there. I just feel guilty for including him. I should have known it was too much. Nope, no more. No new victims of the circumstances I'm in. I don't need any more friends. I just need to save the one I have. I don't have a plan, but it's a long way to go, and I'm sure I'll come up with something. Yeah, I think best on the move. I have to go easy on the water. Dale and I split the supplies, so I lost the fire axe, some food and water, and my little orange box cutter, which I especially lament as I started using it like a little worry stone. I'd reach into my pocket and just feeling it in my hand was somehow, I don't know, comforting. I still have the hammer, but it's a pretty shitty worry stone. Probably for the best, too, because given what's ahead of me, it's likely destined for some pretty graphic violence. Wake up, Noah. Time to update our friend Spencer. Come on, Noah. It's rude to keep our guests waiting. You better be nice.
You fuck!
There we go. Everyone present and accounted for. Now, Spencer, you're still not answering our calls, which is frustrating, but I do understand. I mean, why would you trust us? We're the ones who took your friends. Because they are your friends, right? You wouldn't put yourself through all of this, throwing your life away for strangers, would you? Would he, Noah? That's what I thought too. You see, Spencer, try as we might, we can't find a connection between you and them. Not individually, not together. No, you never dated their roommates or were even seatmates on a plane. Your paths haven't crossed in a way that we can see, so that leads me to make one of 2 conclusions. Either you really are a stranger to them, or your little cult is better at covering their tracks than we thought. I don't know where your loyalty to them stems from, nor do I care. You do whatever the hell you want up there, but down here, in my house, I'm clearing out the rats. And you don't have to worry about our calls anymore, Spencer. Clearly, you require a more hands-on approach that is beyond what we can do from down here. But I wish you had picked up the phone and we'd had a chance to chat. Talking this out, getting to know each other, level with each other. It would have been great. Until I can get to you, I'll settle for playing with Noah. Did you know that some worms can be cut into pieces and regrow into whole new worms? Seriously. Never smaller than 1/20th their size, but still, I mean, considering Noah's abilities, it's something to think about. Bye, Spencer. The problem with trust issues is that they don't just stop at people. Nope. They extend all the way to inanimate objects. Yeah, see? Take this phone. Sure, it's my one-way messaging device to you, but what reason would I have to trust it? Is it even my phone? Sure, I woke up with it, and it looks like my phone, but they put it there. Now, I say this because according to my phone, it's been 18 hours since I last recorded, but truthfully, it feels way longer. I have walked until my legs felt like jelly, ate a little, and grabbed some sleep in an alcove. Am I just exhausted, or is time messed up down here? I mean, is it? Noah and I couldn't agree on the year, but I thought that was just a symptom of the cloning or cryo chambers or something, but is time different down here? It would make sense with Noah's healing, but I just... Well, I just don't understand it. Any of it. How I fit in, the tests, the archive warehouse, the fucking collective, I don't get it. And the longer I'm down here, it just doesn't clear anything up. Just confuses things. I should be able to figure this out, but I just see stone. Wet, raw stone going off in every direction, Huh. There's a faint carving on the wall. Small, but yeah, it's intentional. Weird. It's this dragon thing eating its own tail. Remember those runes I saw in the main cavern? Reminds me of those, but not quite as Oh. What did I do? Curious. I don't know, a secret passageway just opened up in the middle of this stone tunnel? I mean, I didn't even see an outline of a door, and poof. Well, not poof, but like... Yeah. But still, what do I do? Noah would go down the new secret passageway. But I don't know if that's my move. I could just stay on this path, keep taking stairs down when they come available, and you know, slowly make my way down. Or... No, a secret door opens, you take it. Oh, stairs. Oh. The walls are changing. It's still stone, but it's less raw, I guess. No, these feel deliberately carved with care, like perfectly smooth and oddly dry considering a candle. There's a lit candle on a wall sconce. Why is there a lit candle down here? Fuck. Trapped. This is what I get for channeling my inner Noah. Well, only one direction I can go now. Hammer out, ears open. Another candle. Someone is clearly down here. It's impossible to tell how deep I've gone with these circular stairwells, but it feels like a lot. And that looks like daylight. But how can there be daylight if I'm heading down? Oh. Wow. Unexpected. There's this atrium hallway thing. No, that's not the right word. It's like a cathedral in here. Long, high ceilings, stone pillars that stretch from the ground to the roof of this space. Like an old-growth forest of stone. There are these torches that are bathing the space between the pillars in this warm, amber light. It really does feel religious, or like a special museum. I feel so exposed. daylight was coming from these lights in the ceiling. And if I wasn't certain that I was a mile underground, I'd swear they were skylights. There are these huge murals on the walls between the pillars. And I don't know sizes or whatever, but they're big, like bigger than a bus big. And oddly familiar. I swear I've seen this before, but a little different. Okay, so there's this huge green man helping to build these tan buildings on the right of the mural, while a baby sleeps peacefully on a bed of hay or something, which I recognize, but again, different. The only thing that feels correct is the rainbow in the upper left.
I know there's a lot to take in, but if you could move it along, we've been waiting for you.
I have barely been on the run and I'm already tired of it. It's not the actual running that's exhausting. It's, the fear, the paranoia. I don't know how Noah and Sara have been doing this for so long. Right. As you can tell, I went somewhere to do a little bit of research because what Sara was describing was familiar to me too. I just didn't know from where, and then boom, it hit me. And it hit me. The DIA, Denver International Airport. They have weird murals, and I was hoping they'd come into play. I just didn't see how. I mean, now it kind of feels like they're back to being relevant. Sara was right, though. They sound different. The mural I think she's referring to is called The Children of the World Dream Peace. I'll throw a link in the show notes. It's a creepy green soldier in a gas mask looming over a destroyed city while a child sleeps on a bed of rubble. Complete 180 from what Sara saw. I mean, why are the murals on display in the airport so much more bleak than the ones in the stone cathedral? Which ones came first, or are they opposite sides of the same coin? I mean, Now Noah. I didn't want to address him because, well, he's kind of being tortured on my behalf, and I don't quite know how to process that. I'd answer her calls if I thought it would help, but Harper is scary. Worse than Palmer. She's enjoying what she's doing to Noah, and it shows. And as much as I love Sara taking a detour for answers, I don't know how much longer Noah can hold out for. I'm done. But before I leave you, who was talking to Sara? Who interrupted her? I know that voice.
I know there's a lot to take in, but if you could move it along, we've been waiting for you.
I don't see anyone. Who is this? Where are you?
There's a room at the end of the atrium, and we've met before.
So it is an atrium. Should I be worried?
No, you should be dead.
Yeah. Nasty habit of mine. And I know that voice now. You're that cult leader. What was the plan? To kill us?
The plan was to stop them.
By killing us?
Yes, among other things.
Why? How am I this important? I assure you I'm against them as much as you are. You could have just been straight with us.
And said what?
Told us why we're so damn important so we can, not do whatever it is that you're so worried we would do.
You can't be persuaded out of this.
You didn't even try.
What I mean is there's no value in trying to persuade you. You are not going to do something yourself. You barely matter. It's what you represent. It's what you could be. You're not Oppenheimer. You're the bomb.
I'm not a weapon, lady. I've just been weaponized.
There are dozens of dead soldiers who would disagree.
I was defending myself.
And I'm not placing guilt.
So what? I'm just a weapon? None of this has been my choice?
It's been your choice, just not your fault. You can't deny your nature.
I'm not violent.
Your new nature. You didn't choose to be a part of their test. Didn't agree to get injected with God knows what. And it's changed you. You feel it, don't you? Feel like someone else?
No, I feel like me, just more capable of doing what's needed to be done.
And we'd like to strike a deal that pools our resources with your capabilities.
And why would I do that?
Same reason you keep going down instead of up. Noah. Is it recording?
Yeah, but how did you know about the phone?
We've done our research.
You thought I died.
Yes, but we wanted to know who you were. Why you were chosen. What they did.
What did you discover?
Not nearly enough.
But some. Your real name is Harper.
A birth name. My real name is what I decide it is, which is Sara.
You've been traveling with Noah, who you only met in the experiment.
And who we can only presume is still alive, too.
I wouldn't know.
Yes, you do. It's why you're here. We've both heard the same rumors about one of the escapees being caught and brought in for questioning. We weren't sure if it was you or him.
You sure now?
Mostly.
So you know my name and that I traveled with Noah.
Continue, Herald.
Father worked for a global girder manufacturer, which is how he met your mother. You spent your childhood in Australia, but when his firm downsized, your father moved you all to the US in search of new employment.
I don't see how any of this is relevant.
Let him finish. Please continue.
After 14 months of unemployment, your father took his own life in your neighbor's garage. You were 13.
Wasn't himself.
By 15, your mother had remarried a long-haul trucker, moved you all to Arizona, where you bounced city to city until you graduated high school, which you did a year early.
I was eager to get out.
You were smart.
Motivated.
Herald, continue.
None of this matters. Then I went to college and then med school and then rehab. None of this matters because I end up here. Who cares what I was beforehand? That Sara is dead. All that's left is what you're looking at.
A survivor. What's left is a ruthless, passionate survivor. We misjudged you. I misjudged you, Sara. A mistake I won't make twice. You are not the sum of your experiences. You're the product.
Trauma is the only product of my experiences.
Call it what you want. We'd like to put it to work.
To use me as a weapon.
No. Never use. Support, encourage, inform, but never use. It's not who we are.
And who are you?
We are those that remember the peace. And we will bring it back.
She won't need that many rounds. Save that space for a medkit. She's not the one who heals.
So they're loading me up with God knows what.
We know what. It's a gun, a kit, and some food. Nothing fancy.
We could do a little fancy.
Is this really the time for jokes?
Honestly? Yes. Yeah, a resounding yes it is. This whole situation is bananas and everyone's walking around like it's fucking routine. So yes, it is the time to make jokes because I truly don't know what else to do.
We could go over the plan again.
Well, plan is a bit of an overstatement. You know, you're basically just pointing me in the right direction.
Give us a little more credit than that. We were able to tell you exactly where they're keeping Noah.
Yeah, but I'm the one that has to break him out. You all keep breezing past this fact. Yeah, you're treating me like Rambo when I don't even know how to control whatever it is I am. I'm volatile.
You're great.
Yeah, I'm not looking for praise.
It isn't. Some of the very worst of humanity has done great but terrible things. Fortunately, some of the best of humanity have also done great things.
And where do I fall?
So far, or in the end.
Did you even check the date on these? Get something from
Okay,
this deck.
so I leave here and...
You head back to the Biodome Cavern.
Why wouldn't I just head straight to Noah? Isn't time of the essence?
Because while we know where he is, we don't know much else. Why would they take him instead of killing him? You both have caused the collective enough grief to justify a quick death.
They want us for their experiments.
At the beginning, yes. They needed you. But things changed after you became a pain in the ass. Herald,
Yes, ma'am.
what was that report we intercepted from after the explosion?
The one about the test subjects.
Naturally.
Said that the new order was to terminate on site, but to ensure retrieval of the new bodies.
So we have to question. What changed?
Maybe nothing. They still might kill me on sight.
They took Noah, stole him away again, levels below any of the functional labs. This isn't science. It's something else.
Right? And the biodome?
And the Biodome Cavern is the last place we have any report of him being. We left an operative behind to watch out for changes in the Biodome Cavern, and that's when we got a report that Noah was down there.
Fuck me, that's how they found him.
Pardon
You
me?
think you're the only ones intercepting reports? Like your ragtag little club is somehow sneakier than the collective? Your operative sent a message shooting up a giant flare as to their whereabouts.
I doubt that's the case. Alan hadn't even made contact when we got his last message.
Alan? I know that name. He's that shit-stained soldier. I'm gonna kill him.
And you'll get your chance, if that's what you need. He should be in the cavern somewhere. Connect with him and find out what changed. Herald, bring the bag. Take this and move quickly. We will support you in any way we can, but the onus is on you. We remember the peace.
Such a load of shit. It's like, who cares? You remember better times. Yeah, we all remember better times. So what? But don't worry. Just send Sara off to do the dirty work while you reminisce about the old days. And I get it. I am this, like, I don't know what, but I am. But just because I can rip people apart, it doesn't mean that I want to. It's just so easy. Shit, did I say yes to this too quickly? I mean, they've screwed me before, so what's to say they're not doing it again? I mean, Noah could be dead, and I'm just handing myself over to them too. I could just take what they've given me and try to bust out of here. I have a machine gun now, and maybe I am the weapon they think I am. Yeah, by this time tomorrow, I could be having coffee in downtown Denver. If I'd only just head up. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, all right. What's between me and my freedom? Soldiers, labs, locked doors, monster dogs, etc. Yeah, I've dealt with literally all of that before and come out on top, so what is stopping me? What's stopping me? Yeah, I guess it's the after part. The living with myself part. I'm not the same person anymore. And while the verdict is still out on if that's a good thing or not, it does mean I've changed. The making better choices thing, I mean, maybe the better choice is going after Noah. But I'm not Rambo. I mean, for some super strong mutant lady, I'm finding this backpack, like, heavy as hell. I mean, just because I have a machine gun, it doesn't mean I know how to use it. No. No. The better choice here is heading up and out. And as far as the whole living with myself part, I can rest easy knowing there was nothing I could have done. Right? I can't control whatever it is that I have. It's not like I can... Holy shit. That's it. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Sandhed! Sandhed! Sandhed!
You're back?
You can keep your gun.
I didn't take you for a quitter.
I'm not. I just don't need it. Give me something that plays music.
I do not want to stay stationary, so I'll have to be brief. So the cult of those who remember the peace is still very much active and even have their own secret underground church. I'd love to spend time picking apart that space. The fact that it even exists is blowing my mind. It shouldn't exist, right? I mean, who builds a giant cathedral a mile beneath the earth? And what purpose could it have? Does it have? Is it a monument of some sort? Is it like the Stonehenge room? Does the collective even know about it? Why the murals? I have so many questions. Right. Sara finally has done something that I am shocked it took this long, and I'm even more shocked that I hadn't thought of it either. She's retaking control, and I think it's awesome. I just hope she isn't too late. Thank you to Curious Cast and to you, the listeners. I'll be back next week with another episode of Escaping Denver.